she's going to send them to you, and you can put them on the screen of our own podcast.
I've noticed that my stylist friends, they always talk about clothes like they have lives. They're like, yeah, she's had fun.
Nope.
That, you hate it.
No.
And I can't. They always talk about like the clothes. Like, I'm like, you still wear those? Oh, I have, she's seen some times,
Well, people name hair clips. And I'm like, I can't.
They name their hair clip like they've had fun with it.
This is Letitia, and this is blah, blah.
kidding?
I mean, I can imagine a wig or something, that like is like a big part of your transformation as a character.
Right.
That makes sense to me. It's like you have a relationship to it, whatever. It
but
gets you in
not
character.
taking those tight pants out for a spin.
Yeah, not like little like things that are just like you wear once in a while. It's like this is Fred, and this is Toronto.
You never feel sentimental for an object, like you don't want to throw it away because you're like, oh, this is my.
I never have. Like, the whole thing about like, oh, you got what's the name of your car? People calling cars she and stuff. I don't know. To me, they're objects. They're machines.
Right. I've never met anyone who pressured me to name my car.
That's so cool, dude. You have a good life.
Yeah, most people walk through that trauma constantly.
Yes. That's amazing. You've avoided quite a bit. Man, 43. Jeez.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a couple secrets before we say goodnight?
Oh, yeah.
But I was saying the outfit thing, so I was thinking of those grandma's earrings might want to go for a spin.
I see.
Because they're like the dead. I mean, but it's just an object. It's just some metal.
I wonder what you think of this.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this quote a lot from this old mystic rabbi that said, some men have hearts of stone and some stones have the hearts of men.
Ooh.
And it's like about the idea of like sacred space, about like that some buildings, and they aren't all churches or synagogues. Sometimes it's like a warehouse that people used to party in. Like I think about that with my old rave thing. Like you drive by an abandoned warehouse that's been empty for 20 years, but it used to house like people's night on the freeway moments, and like these spaces that become stages, like a stage where you started comedy, or just like these kind of. They're inanimate, but they have animation from the memories in them. For sure.
I think there's definitely an energy in objects, and an energy like a memory energy or memory. So it's got memory. So you show up to a theater, of course. So you're like, oh, this is where or a location where major things happen. You're like, of course. It's like it's going to activate a memory, and I think that's completely true, 100%. I think it's a little bit different when you're. Like,
it's a hair clip.
Like, here's my hair clip, or here's my wallet, and I call it Franklin.
That is fair.
Which I get. I'm not going to like down on anybody. I'm just saying I have never done that. I'm just like, here is my wallet. This is my car. I will name the car if I'm, like in an app.
Yeah,
I'll name the car, but I don't refer to the car as that name.
Okay.
Oh, tell us the name of your car, Reggie.
Bronwyn.
Okay, I have a question for for everybody.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a hot girl. Like Bronwyn feels like the hot girl in like Claire's friend.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's Bronwyn.
What is the inanimate object that you care the most about? In a fire, you can only keep one thing.
I'd probably say my flashlight.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like an old flashlight from?
I know. I just always have it on me.
It's a flashlight.
I wear it. Yeah, it's my EDC. Yeah, it definitely.
In a fire, that's what you're grabbing.
100%. Yeah, it's the most useful object.
How does it go on a keychain or something?
No, it's not it doesn't go on. It's pronounced keychain. Jesus.
Wait, every day you leave the house with a flashlight?
Yeah.
But you could just replace
This is going to be the best flashlight any of us have ever
had. I don't
had.
know if I have it on me because I, for some reason, moved it to some
Is this flashlight in Canada? Be honest.
It's It's like I met this flashlight in Canada. I bought it in Canada. Maybe I don't have it on me, but it's a surefire stiletto.
So you just have no sentimentality about things.
I mean, I'm trying to think of. I mean, obviously, like pictures of my mom.
Yeah, I don't count
family things. Okay, well, yeah. There's not really
a trinket, a thing.
There's,
interesting.
Yeah, it's like if I think really hard. I mean, it's really comes down to the things that I carry every day.
Right.
And like the flashlight's like car key's not going to help. Other things are not as helpful to me. It's like flashlight is great because it's a useful tool. It illuminates things. It's also a tactical flashlight, so it has like a little bit of defensive aspects to it. It also can protect you by shining it in someone's eyes if you need to get away. 1,000 lumens, they can't see for 2 minutes. You're the fuck out of there.
Oh, it's a weapon at night?
Well, it's
a
a tactical flashlight, so it has a tail switch.
What about the idea that our phones have a flashlight?
It's not fast enough. Like I'm pulling out my flashlight so fast and lighting shit up at exactly the brightness I want to instantaneously. A phone is like such a piece of shit as a flashlight. It's
That's
a secondary.
a pretty cool idea.
So it's kind of a flashlight.
I want my own bedroom and
And
a
a
flashlight
You want a
that hooks
flashlight.
to my
Tactical
belt.
flashlight.
Can I get that tactical flashlight? Yep.
How much is a top end flashlight running?
Well, that flashlight, for some reason, when you compare it to other flashlights that do the same thing, is like almost like $130 more expensive, which is stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me and I've tried these other flashlights, like Olight makes great flashlights, Nightcore makes great flashlights. But
Reggie's
this one,
gone down some flashlight.
Rabbit hole.
oh, I have a lot of flashlights.
Nightcore makes a great flashlight, but you know what makes it even better?